Memecoins are taking the crypto world by storm, but how do you get started trading and potentially earning money with them? Especially on the Solana blockchain, where transactions are fast and fees are low. Well, stick around because I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to start your journey from creating your wallet to making your first trade to potentially earning 10x, 100x. So, what are meme coins? These are cryptocurrencies inspired by memes
and online culture. Think of them as the internet's versions of penny stocks. Sometimes they moon and sometimes they crash. What makes meme coins special is that they're community driven most of the time. And they thrive on hype, social media buzz, and honestly, a bit of luck. Now, why use the Solana blockchain for trading meme coins? Well, there's three main reasons, which is speed, cost, and accessibility. Solana processes over 65,000 transactions per second. Fees are normally less than a cent, and its ecosystem is exploding with new
projects daily. For meme coins, where timing matters, Solana is by far the best coin to trade on. First things first, you're going to need a wallet to store your Sol and meme coins. My top pick is the Phantom wallet, which works as a browser extension but also as a mobile app. And here's how to set it up. So you go to phantom.app. First of all, you search Phantom in Chrome, and you go to phantom.app, and you download the wallet for your device. You create a new wallet, and you'll get a secret recovery phase. So you click onto a download to Chrome. I already have it on Chrome, but basically you're going to press add to Chrome, and then you'll get a secret recovery phase, 12 random words, and this is your master key, so please be sure to write it down and store it somewhere very safe. So once your wallet is ready, set a strong password, and remember, never ever share your recovery phase with anyone. There's going to be lots of scammers who are going to try and get it, but do not give it to anybody. So after you've downloaded the Phantom wallet, next you'll need to fund your wallet with Sol, the currency of the Solana blockchain. Sol is used to pay for transaction fees and trades. And here's how to do it. So you go into a site like Coinbase. Once you're on Coinbase, I want you to go into Explore, scroll down to where you see Solana, click on Solana, and then I want you to click on Buy Solana. So you accept that, and the place you go here. Explore Solana, create a Coinbase account to buy and sell Solana and start your crypto journey. So you create your account, create a password, you're going to have to identify yourself. After you've done all of that, you buy Solana, and then you send it to your Phantom wallet. The way you do that is you go into your Phantom wallet, either on a mobile app or on a Chrome extension, and you copy your address. So it's quite straightforward, but you send the Solana or Sol to your private Phantom wallet address. It shouldn't take more than 10-15 seconds. So let me show you how that works. As you see here, I've created my YouTube example wallet. And this is a home page of Phantom. You see Solana, you see Ethereum, you see Polygon, you see Ethereum again, and you see Bitcoin, and all these other different coins that you have access to. I want you to go into the first coin here, Solana. Press receive, and here it comes up with a QR code, but more importantly, it comes up with an address. Here, YT example, and then a bunch of letters and numbers. You just press copy that, close that, and you go into you go into Coinbase, and then you're going to press buy, and it's going to say send Solana to which address, or where do you want to send your Solana to. You paste in the address you've just copied, and then within 10 seconds you should have your Solana in your account. Wait up to a minute before you start stressing out. So as you can see, I now got $77 in my account. What I want you to do now is I want you to go into Telegram. So you type up Telegram into your browser. You click on the first thing that comes up, Telegram web, and then I want you to go into Bullx bot. So I'll leave a link in the description for this. You get 10% off on all the fees. But with Bullx bot, basically you can buy and trade meme coins and even sell them in a matter of seconds. And with meme coins, you need to be very quick. You need to go in and go out sometimes in a matter of 10-15 seconds. So you need to use a bot like this. And in my opinion, and in basically everyone else's opinion, Bullx is the best way to do it. So it will be the first link in the description. With your Bullx account, what you do, you press login, open a link, and basically it connects your Telegram account to and it creates a new Bullx account using your Telegram account. But where you deposit, you click on the wallet manager, and then what you do is you press add funds. So just like we had in Coinbase, just like we had in Phantom, you need to click copy on the wallet, and you press Phantom, send, and you send it to your Bullx wallet. So you click in the address here. Oh, that was on the Ethereum network. Let's do that. So then you paste your address in to Phantom, send the max amount, or however much you want to send, but for me I'm sending the max amount. Click next, send. Now it's sent. It shouldn't take long until, yep, okay, we already have our Solana in. Now we have all of the Solana, all the money that we're going to spend trading and buying, selling and buying these meme coins. And yeah, it's time to make money. Okay, so now we're in Bullx. The place that we go to Pump.Vision. There's a lot of different tabs, but we're going to be spending most of our time in Pump.Vision. And instantly you get hit up with 3 different streams. The new creations, about to graduated. Now, the key to this is to use filters, but to use them wisely. What I mean by that is filters are amazing if you use them in the right way, but you can't put 20 filters, really tough filters, or else you're never ever going to be able to find a coin that has the potential to moon. So what I like to do is I like to put the dev holding max 20% and the volumes at 10,000 minimum. Now you can add more, you know, quite a lot of people like to add at least one social, or, you know, the bonding curve is up to a certain place, but in my opinion that just reduces likelihood that you're going to find a coin that's going to moon. So as you can see, there's not that many coins. If I take away the filters, then coins pop up every single second. Mango, Zoid, you know, ERC, you know, loads of different ones. They're popping up every second. But the second that I put on my filters, I zone out to a certain few that look to have quite a lot of potential. Let's go into this one. Or even though that seems to be, let's go into this one. It seems to be gaining momentum. So right away, what I see here is it's very, very, very flat. Seems dead, so I would not even touch that. Let's see another one, NPC. Now this has got a lot of makers. I can definitely see a lot of potential in this. So let's just see where it goes. The key thing with Pump.Vision is that there always needs to be volume. Something always needs to be happening, because the second it dies, that's when everyone sells. So this seems to have a lot of potential. When we started looking at it, it had 30k, it's already up 50%. Now, here, as you just see, it's crashed. It's not as low as it was when we bought it, but the second it started, okay, now the dev sold. So this is a clear example that you need to be very fast. If you got in around 15k, which is definitely not uncommon, we saw it at around 25k, didn't we? But now then it went up to 47k, and then it went down to 10k. So this is why I use places like Bullx, because if you were on any other platform, you know, if you were doing it by hand or if you were using Telegram, you wouldn't be fast enough. By the time you bought it and by the time it crashed, you wouldn't even have processed the transaction. So that's an interesting case. Now, this is one way to do it, right? You can go into these different coins. You can buy when there's a lot of momentum. So this is quite a lot of momentum, I think. Oh yeah, it's kind of dying down. So this is, and what's good about this coin is that it's only at 10k, so it has a large potential before it even has a chance to migrate. but all of a sudden it's slowing down. But anyway, so that's one way to do it. You gather momentum. You can even just look here at how many people are actually in the coin. So if you see that a number is really increasing, let's wait till another coin pops up. But when you see a number increasing a lot, that is the total holders, then that is a very, very clear sign that you maybe want to jump into it. Because of the more holders, the less likely they are to sell all at once. The more holders, the more diversified the risk is. So that's one way to trade. Another way I like to trade is doing resistance trading. So that's the first method, just going along. If you see here the total holders, let's see how many total holders there are. 41. It's not really climbing up. And the thing with this, there's two competing coins, so one is going to die. It's just a matter of fact which one. There's more people, holding on Bullx and stuff. This is a higher market cap, but this is more volume. So it's an interesting thing that just dropped a lot. So that's the first method. Basically, you follow where everyone else is going. The more holders and the more volume equals more market cap, which then pushes the price up, of course. And you want to be the earliest one there. So you can even reduce your filter to 2,000 in volume, because then you can get in a lot earlier. Also meaning that you get in on a lot worse coins. So you need to hit that. You need to hit that perfect, in the middle. And if I'm honest, it depends on the day. So I recommend you to, at least before you start a trade, maybe just observe all the charts for 5 minutes on how the market's reacting today. The second method is to go with the bigger coins. So let's say we look at Floss here. This has just recently graduated. And as you can see, to the left, that is extremely volatile. So it's at 280k market cap, now it's at 233k, now it's at 250k. So what we want to do here is quite a new market. It's quite a new market, but what we want to do here is we want to observe where a lot of people seem to think the coin's value should be, and where a lot of people think that it's too high. So as we can start seeing here, that it hasn't really broken 200k for a couple minutes, and it seems to bounce off of 300k. This is a very, very, very common psychological point. As we see here, it just went above 300k. Let's see if it can push it. If it can push it, the next psychological point could likely be 500k. Because of a lot of people say when they're trading meme coins, okay, I'm going to sell at whatever it could be. I'm going to sell at 100k. I'm going to buy in when it's at 50k. Because of that's just how our humans work. We don't really say, oh, I'm going to buy in at $83,273 dollars market cap. So as you see here again, and what a lot of people would say now is it's 200k resistance point. So it's bouncing off just slightly above 300k, and it seems to be breaking easily through even 400k now. So this is a very bullish pattern. What I mean by that is you can easily see a line. So if I take a line here, you can easily see that the lower lows are normally higher than the previous one, and that the higher highs are normally higher than the previous ones, aka meaning that it's extremely bullish. So what we can do with this line is we can increase this line even so that it follows in the trajectory that it's going. Now, as you see, as a little bit of a warning sign, it seems to be, as we're speaking, breaking out of its trajectory. So you can obviously see here, this is a perfect example that bounces off, bounces off, bounces off, bounces off in a very obvious line, and then it drops all the way to 160k. Now, this is a new resistance point at 150k, 140k around. So it bounced off 140k and it's now on its way back up to 200k. Now, this is going to test the strength of a coin, and as it's quite new, I'm not really sure how much strength it has. It has 580 holders, which is quite a good amount of holders, but as I said, it's just migrated, a couple minutes ago, so most likely it is going to die. But perfect example, we came in at around 200, I believe, went almost up to 500k, and now it's at a bit below its resistance point. So if you go into an older coin that still has a decent market cap, let's see here, 2man. So 2man, what does it look like? What we don't want to do here is we don't want to look at a 1 second time chart, as it's a lot older. So let's go into 1 minute. So as you see here, we need to decrease that so we can actually see the chart. Decrease the volume a lot. Awesome. So what do we see here? Now this coin was kind of dead, if I'm honest. It was lingering around, 20k, 30k, and all of a sudden it seemed to boom. It seemed to boom up into, even up around. Seems to boom even up around into, 300, 400k. Now, this is very common for a coin that has quite a long, quite a big community backing, or that there's an influencer behind it. So we see here, coin goes up to 300k. It mellows out around 200k. And it bounces back down to as low as 50k. Now, this is when the developer sold. Now, in today's market, when the developer sells, it's in fact quite a bullish sign, because that means that the developer has normally less percentage share, less share of a coin than it had before. So it went from around 50k, and then the second the developer sold, started rallying to 100k, and mellowed out a little bit for quite a long time. In fact, for a meme coin, 5 minutes, just above 100k, and then bang, it boomed from 200k to 300k to 500k, and now it's at around 475k. So it'll be interesting to see where this coin goes. Let's see how Floss is doing. So Floss is completely dead. This is a very, very, very stereotypical chart of what a meme coin's trajectory is going to be. As you see here, going back into 1 second, you can see my lines. It went from 100k in a beautiful market trajectory, almost up to 500k. But then the second it broke out that trajectory, because I'm not the only person doing this. There's thousands of people at home looking at exactly the same coin, doing exactly the same tactics. So you just need to be fast. You also need to you also need to have quite a good psychological sense on what other people are going to do. Because in the end, it's you and other people that are dictating the price of the coins. Luckily, the great thing about meme coins compared to stocks is that there's not a lot of big institutions yet, but I believe it is going to become that way, as everything. So let's look at another coin, the last coin of today. Girl math, a common meme that you've probably seen everywhere. So let's reduce the volume, because volume is important, but sometimes we don't want it bogging up our chart. We go into here, and as we see, this coin has been around for around 30 minutes. And right now, it's consolidating around the 500k mark. This isn't, compared to most meme coins, this is, contrary to what you believe, the fact that it's, done 50% in 3 minutes, it's not the most volatile. As you've seen for the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes even, it stayed at around the same place. So this one is quite hard to do resistance trading until you do this. So if you scroll upwards or downwards on the left side of your chart, you can expand. You can make the chart more detailed, basically, showing the spikes bigger and the drops bigger. Now it seems to be dying. It's at 300k. Let's see if it rebounds. But from what I can see, it's maybe grabbing off of a resistance point that happened before the big boom. So as you can see, it's an obvious line at 370k. Which it's kind of consolidating off of. So viewers, this is where, if you believed in the coin, and I don't really believe in this coin, it's quite new, I don't really know anything about the coin, you would buy it. because you see that it's consolidating. It has around 1,000 holders, and the volume's 579k in the last 5 minutes, which is a bullish sign. And if you would have bought at the at where it is now, at when I told you, when I spoke about it, you'd already be up 10%. You'd already be up, okay, now you'd be up around 50%. So it's an amazing way to make money. Of course you can lose money. It's very risky. So be careful. Only trade with the money that you're willing to lose. But yeah, be diligent, stay diligent. Join my Telegram group, link in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching this video.